Whew. Hi. I feel like the Lord wants me to turn on the camera, but also, Lord, if that's not you, I'll turn it off. I don't really have any desire to be on camera. Yeah. I'm in my classroom. This has been my life for since 2024, August 2024. It is now February 2026. The Lord brought me here to my old school to be a teacher. And I think this might be my last year teaching. I don't know what the Lord's gonna do, but if it's not, I only have 1 year left. And I'm not gonna do the Grow Your Own program. I have no idea what the Lord wants to do with my life, but I'm so grateful to have him, truly. I love him. I really love him. Whoa. I don't know, I think I'm just realizing how much he's done. How kind he is. I have no idea what his plan is for my life, but it's so evident that he cares. And he doesn't leave me. And I'm thankful that he gave me the opportunity to teach these children. And come back to this place that, honestly, when I went here as a kid, I was so lost. And I didn't know myself, and I was so hurt. But the fact that he brought me back here and he redeemed me, he brought me back here in such a redeemed way. I read his word. I pray for these kids, and he tells me what to teach them. And it's not easy, and I'm not perfect, but he really has. And the way he did it too. He gave me a dream, and then he put me here. He told me he was gonna do it, so he didn't catch me off guard. He's just really, really a sweet, sweet father. And I have the evidence. I have evidence that he has me and that I'm protected. He does not leave me. He doesn't leave me alone. I really love God. I really love Jesus. I'm really thankful. I guess maybe this is why he wanted me to capture this moment. I don't know. But
the same God, different words, but the same God.
I'm just very grateful. Is that it, Lord? Can I go?
Naomi, you've got evidence. You're the living proof. keep promises, and my word won't fail. He said, you've got evidence.
3. I'm about to start sending you guys to Mr. Scott. And literally, don't think because it's a Friday you're going to walk spot clean. I will not see you until Wednesday. Y'all are talking while I'm trying to teach my class. I'm not talking to just I'm talking to all of y'all. You won't if I send you to Mr. Scott. All right? So let's do this. Puberty happens in stages. Everybody say stages. Stages. Yes, stages. It is not something that like, oh, I hit puberty today. Like, no. It happens at different times for everyone, but it usually happens between the ages 8 to 14. That doesn't mean it can't happen past 14, or it can't happen after 8, or it can't happen even before. It just depends on genetics and other things like that. But that's the usual time frame where a person starts going through puberty.
Isn't it like where, what's it called? Isn't it like sometimes some people don't hit puberty until later?
Yep.
Or early sometimes.
Yep. Some people hit puberty pretty early. Age 8, I would say, is hitting puberty a little early. Zavarius, what'd you say? Yes, so a part of puberty is, you start to grow hair in places where you might not have had hair before. That is a part of puberty.
What about on my butt?
On your butt? Yeah. That might be a part of your puberty. Let's not shame anybody for growing hair in places. Yeah. Hey, it happens. All right, moving on. One thing I'll say about puberty is, like, as someone who teaches 6th grade, I think I told you guys this yesterday, but, like, you see kids, like, last year I had 6th graders who, like, they had squeaky voices when I taught them, and they were still super, like, and then I see them 7th grade, and their voices are a little bit lower, and, like, I'm just like, that's so crazy. Like, their face, like, they went from talking, like, to, like, yeah, it's like just the tone has lower. But, not only males go through that voice change. I used to have a pretty high voice when I was in 6th grade. Yeah. Move on. The next word is hormones. Everybody say hormones. It's life. It's life. This is. All right. So let's talk about it. Go ahead.
Chemical messengers in the body that cause changes. Hormones will tell your body, grow taller, develop body hair, change voice, start menstrual cycles.
Hormones are what's telling your body to do these things during puberty. That's what's happening. It's not weird. It's just what it is. Like, I know in 6th grade, these things can be like, oh my gosh, you're talking about these things. It's just life. Okay? It's really not that deep. 12 is old? Am I a dinosaur? Oh, okay. If you can hear me, clap once. Read the definition.
Why is a cookie right there?
Because the cookie went through a growth spurt. All right, hold on. Guys, let's be quiet. All right, Nico. You might realize that, some of your favorite clothes stop fitting. Yeah.
It's giving jorts.
Jorts?
What is that? When you pulled up your pants, it was giving jorts.
I don't know what that is.
Wait,
Yeah.
I had that before.
Yeah.
It was when I was like 10.
Yeah.
And it was like when I turned 11.
Mhm.
And a little bit after, my shoes like
Were tight. Yeah. They were small, right? You went through a growth spurt.
Now I'm a 5.
Yep. How your body's growing.
Somewhere around 5th grade. For some reason, I just like kind of really, really tired. And I would not leave my bed for a day straight, and my TV would be on loose for like hours. And I was like really bored of everything.
Do you think that you were going through a growth spurt?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, probably.
I was way shorter in 5th grade.
See? That we should have had people say stories and then we all yell after the end, growth spurt. That would have been funny. But anyway. Yes.
I was like 11 and 4th grade.
You don't pee out of your armpits, Zavarius. It's really important at your age that you guys build a healthy body image. And what a healthy body image is that you have healthy thoughts about your body. Versus an unhealthy body image is somebody who compares their body to other people. Yes, exactly. When you guys listen, body dysmorphia that we talk about. And what body dysmorphia is, what you said. Yeah, you can explain it.
So basically, tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
But basically, it's basically like you feeling insecure about yourself is different. So yeah, you in your own eyes, like you've been in your body for so long that you start to notice things you don't like, but other people don't notice. So basically, if you were to rate yourself like 10 out of 10, you probably rate yourself like 3 out of 10. But if others were to ask, they would probably rate you a 9 out of 10.
See? Yeah, exactly. So this is the thing about body dysmorphia. Listen, when you do not ever, hear me when I say, do not ever think that somebody has a better body than you. You're responsible for your own body. Keep that healthy. That's the only thing you need to do. You don't need to look at somebody else's body and say, I want that body, or that body is better than mine. That's not true. Culture and social media, listen, culture and social media
Why are y'all still talking?
Nico, take that off. Culture and social media will try to get you to have an unhealthy body image. Okay? Social media and, TV and culture, all of it, they try to get people to have unhealthy body images because having unhealthy body image honestly makes them money. Right? Because you start to want to buy things that make you look different. You want to start to, you want to start looking different. You want to start changing your appearance. Guys, that is so, nobody can be you and you can't be anybody. So just, get comfortable in your body now so that, when you get older, you're not trying to chase something that isn't you. Does that make sense?
Yeah. If all you're worrying about is looks, you would never be happy in life.
No, that's true. Yeah.
Or because when you get your new body, let's say you do, right? What if you notice flaws about your new body and want to change it?
Exactly.
Then you could be stressed.
Exactly.
You could have bad mental health.
I used to work in the music industry. And a lot of times in the music industry, when someone first gets signed, they end up getting the first thing they do is they get their body done or they get their face done, plastic surgery. And the thing is, very disrespectful. Y'all are being very disrespectful. And just because you're not the loudest one doesn't mean you're not being disrespectful. If you're talking to someone right now, if you're not looking at me right now, you are being disrespectful. I'm trying to give you guys some gems, all right? The moment that you start comparing yourself to someone else, you know that you're in the territory of an unhealthy body image, all right? Do not do that. You have your body for a reason. You don't need to change it. You are perfect the way you are, okay? All right. What's the quote?
Slow motion is better than no motion.
Slow motion is better than no motion. That's a good quote.
Or be yourself.
Yeah. You can write it on the backboard, okay? Where's it? Right there. All right, I'm only going to do like 3 of these questions, so listen very carefully, okay? If the answer is truth, then, please, Hoochie. If the answer is truth, I want you to go to this side of the room. If the answer is false, I want you to go to this side of the room, okay? So, what side do you go to if it's false? Okay. What side do you go to if it's true? All right, perfect. All right, if you haven't started puberty by age 13, something is wrong with you. Something is wrong. If you have not started puberty by age 13, something is wrong. If it's false, go that way. If it's true, go that way. If you haven't hit puberty by age 13, something's wrong with you. All right, nothing is wrong with you if you haven't hit puberty by age 13. There's something called a process, and everyone has their own process, okay?
How was your day?
It was kind of chaotic, but it was good. All right, guys, why are notebooks not in the white bin? No, it smells good. All right.
Dance on Saturday because we're gonna have a performance on Saturday.
Oh, nice. Are you excited?
Yeah.
Sweet. What are you doing this weekend?
Oh, and then I'm also gonna go. And then also
doing
I'm
this
gonna go
weekend?
shopping.
Nothing? What you doing this weekend?
Playing 2K.
Playing 2K.
Lord, I worship you because